We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the opener of this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. Cody Sullivan looks to notch a hit in his 30th consecutive game. Next. Felix Hernandez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, we learned in spring training this is an organizational mission to lead the league in walks, create constant pressure on the pitcher, drive his pitch count up, foul off that tough two-strike pitch, find ways to create opportunities to score runs. This team is a nightmare for the opposing pitcher to deal with.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Hayward stands at first with 1 out. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Row, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chris Bryant is the second out of the opening frame. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued. He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. So a sharp opening inning for King Felix. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Jarrell Cotton, the pitcher from the Virgin Islands, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Coming to the plate now, Charlie Culberson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Charlie.
Pitch on the way. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a night.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and that is off the wall. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike one. A runner at second, nobody out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Line, but speared on a hop. And that's out number one. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Well, it'd be hard to argue that he's not the best hitter in the game right now. Aside from the hitting streak, he lays claim to the league's best batting average as well.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Ground ball right side. Kipnis showing off his range. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Into the box, Chipper Jones is currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here.
Yeah, he can be found on the leaderboards for batting average and home runs too, guys. He's having a very special year so far.
Kipnis is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Number 44, Anthony.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He homered back in Wednesday's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Nobody out, runner on first. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. And he struck him out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 287 the average coming in. 17 home runs and 41 RBIs. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Batting in, the second baseman, Jason.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First pitch of the at-bat. No score here as we play inning number 2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first as that will end the inning. Cubs strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ronald Acuna. First offering on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. So the double puts him right into scoring position here to kick off the home second. And as we check out the Braves leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits number 3 on the roster in that department. So next up will be Freddy Freeman. Into right field, that's a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
Well, I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
Stepping in now, Andrew Jones. Popped him up. Rizzo moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Into the box now, Gary Sheffield. Hard on the ground towards short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle end. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
At the plate now, Felix Hernandez. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. One there on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Into the box now, Jarrell Cotton. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
At the plate, Javier Bryant. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hayward is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in, Charlie Culberson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run
The
contest.
second baseman, Charlie.
First offering on its way. This one's down to third. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame. And here's that one again with Show Track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Two out, nobody on. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. And that, as you see, will extend his hitting streak to an even 30 ball games. That is some month of baseball.
D-Row, I'm going to have to ask you about this. Is that kind of the number when you start thinking about, hey, you're having a really good streak?
I would say 5 is probably a really
So
good
this guy's breaking right now.
30 games. You know what I think of when I think of 30 games? That's a month of sleeping with just nice dreams every night. 1 knock every game for a month. Pretty special.
Comes set, the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. A two-run shot off the bat of Chipper Jones. Home run number 44 on the year as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Acuna digs in now. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Line toward the gap in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Bryant.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. And it's quickly 0-2. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm, just a 1 mile-an-hour differential from 94 down to 93 as the top speeds. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wilson Contreras comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Popped high in the air. Sheffield has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The first base.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Good curveball. Strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddy Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Popped him up. Baez is under it. 1 out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now batting, Andrew Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run off the bat of Andrew Jones. 1 away now as that's career home run number 499. And the Braves add on. It's 4-0. Standing in now, Gary Sheffield. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. 4 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. We played 4. It's now 4-0 Atlanta. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And this will be fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Ripped down the first base line, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the 7th fielder, Ian Happ.
Digging in now, Ian Happ hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
First delivery to him on the way.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Jason Kipnis stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
That's ball 2.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2.
The batter, the pitcher, Jarrell Cotton.
David Bodie will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now a changeup from Hernandez as he gets ahead. It's 0-1. They'll start things here at 316. 11 home runs and 36 RBIs. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Atlanta leads it 4-0. Trevor McGill, the tall right-handed reliever, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now.
Number 29, Trevor McGill.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Charlie Culberson.
Charlie Culberson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Kipnis. And there's one down now. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs. Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Popped him up. Contreras waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
He pulls this one into right. And Chipper's going to reach. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Two left for Atlanta, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's Javier Baez, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens. Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. High in the air out to center field. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Stepping in, Jason Hayward. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Too high, 1-0. A ball and a strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Freeman is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail here 4-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddy Freeman. Here's the pitch.
Freddy Freeman.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hap is right there, 1 down.
Fielder number 25, Andrew Jones.
Ready now, Andrew Jones. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter number 10, shortstop, Gary Sheffield.
Digging in once again, Gary Sheffield. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And that's in there, base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, Felix Hernandez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Albert Pujols is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here.
Albert
In the dirt here. Now a move over to first. Back in standing. Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're in front 4-0. Luke Jackson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 77.
So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. In there, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Jackson has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Wilson Contreras goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Anthony Rizzo is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Number 13 for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
In now, Ian Happ. Popped him up. Freeman is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Braves 4 and the Cubs 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Alec Mills will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Albert Almora is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 5, Albert Almora.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Ozuna.
Digging in and looking for more, Marcell Ozuna. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Into the box, Cody Sullivan as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the third base.
Chipper Jones will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at this 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the belt, the pitch hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder going back, still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Into the box now, Ronald Acuna. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Left fielder looking up, still ranging back. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to left, home run number 58 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Bryant comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's the first baseman, Freddy Freeman. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Hit down the line at first. Rizzo is there, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Braves 7 and the Cubs 1. Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
The center fielder, number 5, Hayward.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Scooped up, Culberson onto first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Javier Bryant. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate, where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And oh, that gets him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Braves on top, 7-1. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The pitch. Swing and a miss by Andrew as he was shooting for the downs there. It's 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here comes another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. The next to bat for Atlanta, Gary Sheffield. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Tyler Flowers will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They're on top 7-1. Shane Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. The pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
And it's fouled away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate, Chris Bryant. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. The win would belong to Felix Hernandez if the lead holds up. Shot to third, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on it.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna giving chase. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, that's win number 90 on the season for them so far. And they've been a force on the field all year long. And by the looks of it, they're not done yet.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Atlanta with their 90th win, best in the division. Felix Hernandez hangs win number 11 on his line, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Jarrell Cotton was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.